What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We got a new setup. We haven't done a few reviews in almost 2 or 3 weeks. We got the Ultimate Edition Series 17 Seth Rollins, so let's get right on into it. Alright, so first off, this figure is absolutely outstanding. I knew it was going to be a great figure. I didn't know it was going to be this nice. The torso choice, the pants, the gear, the head scans, it's a lot. We'll get into it. He comes with 2 fisted hands. He comes with 2 splayed out hands for all the posing. He comes with 2 mic holding hands, and then he comes with, I call them RKO posing hands or Velveteen Dream hands. He comes with these right here, which he does during his little dance on the way to the ring. He comes with the Screaming head scan that we saw first in Elite Series 93. Except it had the man bun. This has the hair down version. He comes with an older head scan with the true effects applied. We saw this. Oh man, it was his black and green attire Elite is when we last saw this head. I think I could be wrong. I might be wrong there. But this has the upgraded hair, and then we have the head scan from Elite 86, which is our first Monday Night Messiah gear. And it has the updated hairpiece. It kind of reminds me of Roman Reigns' hairstyle. But that is it for the accessories, except for the most important part, and that is his robe. There's so much work put into this. It looks like almost like a stained glass window. The sleeves are just like over the top and dramatic. They look very good. I haven't even put this on the figure yet because I was just kind of like in awe over the figure. But let's go ahead, put the coat on there, and yeah, that completes the whole look for sure. Just get some sunglasses on them on there. It's real nice fur they used here. Take these, and then obviously not going to go in there and completely tie it, but I mean, that looks pretty outstanding. I'll be honest. Like, that looks really good. Better than I thought it would. It's so over the top, but it's such like well done. You really can't knock it at all with the extra different material here for the black. Everything about this is going really, really well. Does a lot of favors for the figure. But let's get into the figure itself. Now, I think these legs are the ones that were introduced with the Elite 93. I'm not entirely sure based off the thickness because I do not know. Actually, I do have that figure sitting around. Hold on one second. So this is actually the base body for the Elite 93, and I think, I don't know, I think they might be the same pants. Not entirely sure. There's people out there that probably know better than I do. I think it's the same pants mold. So you do have that to look forward to, the thicker legs. I don't like the drop down hips situation. I understand it when it came to like import figures like SH Figuarts or Mafex or stuff like that, because it would make the figures taller on the shelf, but I think the heights are pretty well accurate for the Mattel line. I mean, they have their one-offs that are really bad, but I don't like that. As far as like posing, you get the same amount of range. Well, hold on. You get about the same amount of range as when it's dropped down and when it's not dropped down, but then it automatically drops down. I don't know. It definitely gives you more articulation, though. That is a fact. This gear choice was really smart. I'm a big fan of this gear. There's just one problem when you do this type as opposed to a more solid design. The lines are never going to line up. Like, you see, if I make the yellow and this line up here, the red lines up fine, but the orange on the back doesn't line up entirely as long as, or as well as the yellow here. It's just a problem you're going to run into regardless. He has the toe articulation that we have seen from the Ultimate figures. I cannot think of, well, I mean, I guess these are just standard kick pads, but the torso choice is something that really, really impressed me, and I do not have the figure in hand, but I'm about 95% sure this is the Rick Rude torso. And if that's the case, we need this on more Ultimate figures, because that is one heck of a mold. I cannot wait to see this use for more figures. It's just the range of motion is so good. Like the earlier Ultimates, I didn't really care for, but this one, they're getting better. And I just noticed there is one heck of a black scuff on my figure, so I'm gonna have to take some acetone to that to try and fix it. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. They did the chest hair, looks good. I love these head scans, and overall these figures are just, they're really good. I think the hands that I'm gonna be using on this figure the most are actually like him orchestrating the choir of the crowd during his entrance theme song, because I don't know, it just does something for me. I've seen some really cool poses like that people have done over on Instagram with their photography, and I'm a real big fan. And like now, after, I don't know, like seeing an Ultimate Edition figure having these hands out or something like that really makes me excited for that Randy Orton that's coming. But I think this is a really solid figure. I definitely recommend this to anybody even considering picking this up, because Seth Rollins is on the top of a lot of collectors lists for ones that we needed for Ultimate Edition, and we got it. But let's do a couple quick size comparisons just to show you guys what you are dealing with this new Ultimate Edition figure. Up first, these two have no relation whatsoever, but here is the new Ricochet figure with Seth Rollins. Really good scale there, I think. Actually, I really like that a lot. We'll take Ricochet. I'm working on a Prince Puma photo shoot from Lucha Underground. That's why he's wearing that title. And then you have him with the rival that they could just keep going all day long, Cody Rhodes. These two look really well together. It's like, it's pretty insane, honestly. Like, I cannot wait to get that Defining Moments Cody in hand, and I think it's going to be one of the best figures of the year. No competition at all. But definitely looks good side by side. And let's compare him with the Elite 102 Austin Theory. For no real particular reason besides we can. And I think these figures look really good sized up next to each other. But I'm a really big fan of this figure. I plan on picking up more. I don't know if I'm going to do it for like customs or what. Honestly, could take this torso, put it on some of his old Elites, like the Elite 45. Actually, sounds like a really good idea now that I'm thinking about it. But I really do recommend picking this up. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. As you guys see, I can't even stop fiddling with it because I love this figure so much. And last but not least, take it easy. Thanks.